So I'm going to be showing a couple of different icicles in the next few weeks. So we're going to start easy and then progress a little bit more difficult as we go. So this one is a triangular. It's got 3 sides, 3 flat sides. So I'm cutting this into quarters. These are triangle shape. And you do the same as any other glass, as you score it and then you snap it. So I'm just going to score it here. And lick it, and then put my thumbs on the back side and snap it. And I have a free video on my website that goes into many different ways of cutting borosilicate. So go onto my website at bronwynheilman.com and scroll down in the Glass Academy area for the free video. Okay, so now I have, so these are triangle shapes. So I think you can focus in there. Actually, this is on a manual focus. Let me switch over to autofocus. So you should be able to focus in. Let's see if I can focus in on that. That is a triangle. That is a triangle shape. So that is what we are going to be using for this one. And we're going to be making some ornaments with this. Just some really simple, looks really nice on a tree or hanging on your window. And so what you'll need at this point is a couple of 6mm rods to be used as puntees. And then I think I'm going to use so I have a 10mm rod here, might actually be a 12, that I'm going to first just make a little shepherd's hook. I'm going to clean off this stuff that's on here. Straighten that up. There we go. So I'm just going to grab the end there and heat up about 1 inch of this 12mm rod. And I'm going to pull it out a little bit. Bend it. And then bend it. So now I've got this shape like that. Actually, that's looking really good. I'm going to cut it off here. And gather this up a little bit, make it a little thicker. So if you're losing a little bit of control, just turn down your heat. Turn down your flame. So I wanted to thicken up that end. And then what I'm going to do is attach this puntee to the top of the curve. There's a lot of different ways of doing this. So I want to melt this in really well where it's attached, because otherwise that's just a cold connection. So you can see I'm a little off from center on that. A little bit, I'm at 90 degrees. So I'm gonna just take this other one. Well, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a smaller one. Here we go. So this is a 3 mil. And I'm just gonna attach that here. Oops, get my head out of the way. Knock that one off. Clean up that punty mark. And then continue melting in this connection. Okay, there we go. You can see that. So there's the hook on that. And when I was pulling out the 6 millimeter punties, I dropped one. So I'm pulling out a couple more. Okay, so I'm gonna heat up this end. And I'm gonna add a punty to it. Right in the center. And then all you're gonna be doing is softening this glass. So if you can go to a little larger flame, go way out here. And I'm just softening this glass so I can turn it. See, it's already starting to look pretty cool. Just kind of want to follow your same twists. And this way you can kind of see how much of an icicle do you want? How long do you want this to be? Do you want it to be really long? You want to have it short? Because, you know, real ice coming off your roof, they're all different lengths. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to add about another inch, and I'm going to cut it off here, flame cut it off about an inch down. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch this part a little bit so it kind of drips. I'm going to hang on to that. Heat up this hole. I might turn it a little bit, a couple more turns. And then start pulling and turning so it's a little less. There you go. That looks really beautiful. I'm letting my right hand side stiffen up because I'm going to take this side off. Because I'm going to put my shepherd's hook on it. Let's clean this up just a little bit. And I'm going to take off some of this shepherd's hook here. It's a little big. And so you want this to be a hot-to-hot connection. So you want to read the color and have that color be the same. So it just melts into each other. So there's no line, no visible line that you can see. It looks really good. You want that to be kind of a drip at the bottom there. And then I have a homemade holder here. Just gonna tap off the punchy. Come up here and melt off any punchy mark. And in the kiln it goes.